I have an old May poem, but its October and autumn scent is stronger of a dying than a resurrecting. Alas, memories, his divination ought to be listened to, and so I became a wanderer after us. Seek out a little of the unsought tease, dwells on old May fields, where the wild things grow and remainings reveal from an unfollowed flow. Little darkened and a little cold, sticky little lace nightgown on my calves and soul. Mornings are free, thoughts are not sold. I come back from the wander in my cottage room, grappling between young and old once more. There are blends of grey in each of the scenes, as if the shadow side incepted the unwillingness to devour the good of all that is. Am I BSing a bit? Yes, but it's poetic, so it's okay. In the grand scheme of the world's evolution, concepts like shadow side, dark side enter our etymology. Once that's discovered, it can't be undone and must be lived all the way through until aliens appear and the whole existence gets questioned right before our eyes. I'd be curious for that day to come. It's an unquestionable belief. I'm no writer of any sort, maybe I am just a little bit poetic. I just love abstract collisions, but only my own. Para-weirdness exists, only it shouldn't be looked at when you're too deep in the forest. Might scare their consciousness, but also, if it were me, I wouldn't survive the impact of the discovery. It's a graveyard of cursed skeletons one shouldn't be roaming around. For some, they can't resist. Attraction never fails to pull them back in, until they dye their hair black, shorten their bangs too short of an ugliness, and become what they are, an attraction to me. What's brutalism to you in nature? The pain of death, the pain of departure, the pain of loss, the fear of danger, opposition, or the fatalism of being part of it. I don't think it's that sad, to be honest, if you varnish the insatiable gifts you own. It's meant to be blinding and adored. Machiavelli's beast is merely your web of DNA pieces, which is the case for every potential that exists for the animal that is called Homo sapiens in the crazy times of 2023. We have evolved a lot. And so, why would you strip away green leaves from an almost unfertile ground? It should, because radiance yellow turning umber under fragments of gloomy skies starts new life. The feeding would have otherwise become poisonous, the path of dead trees futile, honed by everlasting grey clouds, air spacing mellow and sad. Trotting wheels like the cycle of life continuing to cycle forward, the only breathings the chariot passengers, autumnally destined to be welcomed by vampires. Anytime I think in ways on the borders of generic realism, the god of abstractism gives me a little push over the cliffs, and the fall is exciting. It's definitely full of rushes of emotions. Anytime I go there, I get elevated. At first it's just the ascension and you don't see the levels of your elevator ride rising. But once it's gone through the roof of the building cemented in the matrix, I find myself to be the one winning the ticket for Charlie's Chocolate Factory. Candy is aloofly tasteful from my own mind's perspective only. Relation to people like fungi's wisdom of interconnectedness, that which you touch outside your skin, you ripple affect the least amount of energy, translated into whatever language, into them. So here goes my third poem. A rippling effect of tremble through flesh bedding under our dirt nails, delirium but maddening, just enough of an exciting jolt to shiver the skin in every corner, only that tangent of attention and only that kind, carving into my flesh, liking to go deep. Scattered calligraphy on the robe of my skin, this all, he said, to remember me, an art that everyone loves, yet I ought to wear. I swam too deep to leave this video with the smoldering surface level ending, so I'll say Goodbye.